All right, thank you, Tony. We have breaking news from the Target 12 investigators. A state senator arrested. Republican Nicholas Kettle taken into custody by state police this afternoon.
He's charged with 3 counts, including video voyeurism. Let's get right to Target 12 investigator Tim White, who's been on this investigation from the very beginning. Tim?
Mike and Shannon, along with that video voyeurism charge, Kettle was indicted on 2 felony counts of extortion. I was just told Kettle will be held over the weekend at the ACI in Cranston and is expected to be arraigned on Monday. 27-year-old Nicholas Kettle was arrested Friday afternoon at his family business in Richmond, charged with video voyeurism. Kettle's attorney has previously told Target 12 that the case began when Kettle's then-girlfriend found pictures of herself on his iPad and filed a complaint with police. State Police Lieutenant Colonel Joseph Philbin says Kettle is also accused of sharing those pictures with another person who lives out of state. The details of the extortion charges remain unclear. They won't be released until Kettle is arraigned in Superior Court, unsealing the case. Target 12 reported on Wednesday that the probe surrounding Kettle had expanded into the Senate Page program, an internship opportunity for those 15 years of age or older at the State House. The head of the program confirmed he testified before the grand jury earlier this week. Now, a short time ago, Kettle's attorney Paul DeMeo walked into State Police headquarters to meet with his client. He tells us Kettle is frightened that he will be spending the weekend in prison.
He's terrified. He's about 5'3" and weighs about 125 pounds soaking wet. He's a young 27-year-old. So, never been arrested, never been in trouble, and he's not a violent person. He's terrified.
That video voyeurism charge comes with up to 3 years in prison if convicted. Extortion comes with a possible 15-year sentence. A short time ago, Senate President Dominic Ruggiero, a Democrat, called on Kettle to resign immediately. With the Target 12 investigators, Tim White, Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Tony. Breaking news now that the Target 12 investigators brought you first. A state senator arrested. Republican lawmaker Nicholas Kettle of Coventry charged with video voyeurism and extortion. Kettle was taken into custody late this afternoon and will spend the weekend at the ACI until Monday, when he's expected to face a judge. Target 12 investigator Tim White is here now with the breaking details. Tim?
Mike and Shannon, Kettle is accused of not only secretly taking pictures of his girlfriend without her knowledge, but investigators say he then shared those pictures with someone else. State Senator Nicholas Kettle will be spending the weekend at the ACI in Cranston after being charged with video voyeurism and 2 counts of extortion. He's terrified.
He's about 5'3" and weighs about 125 pounds soaking wet. He's a young 27-year-old. So, never been arrested, never been in trouble, and he's not a violent person. He's terrified.
State police say the Coventry Republican is accused of taking explicit pictures of his girlfriend without her knowledge, then sharing those pictures with another person out of state. We spoke with Kettle's attorney Paul DeMeo outside State Police headquarters.
They should be careful what they wish for by charging him with voyeurism. This set of facts, he didn't do it.
DeMeo says he doesn't know what the extortion charges are about. Target 12 reported on Wednesday that the probe surrounding Kettle had expanded into the Senate Page program, an internship for those 15 years of age or older at the State House. Senate President Dominic Ruggiero released a statement saying it is deeply troubling that a member of the Senate has been indicted on charges of video voyeurism and extortion. Based on what we know at this time, I believe that Mr. Kettle should resign immediately.
So I would think that there was probably the right thing to do at this point in time because he can't really function properly.
I just spoke with Senate Minority Leader Dennis Algier, a Republican colleague of Kettle's, and he echoed Ruggiero's statement that Kettle should resign immediately. With the Target 12 investigators, Tim White, Eyewitness News.